Well, this time we're heading to Sept Provincial Park. There's Sudbury 165, so yeah, it's we're going to be rolling in a little after 5. The whole point of going here basically is just that we're making our way to Lake Superior Provincial Park. We're just breaking it up. Well, we're all set up. Got fire going. TJ's got a spot. We've got the tent and the little kitchen area all tarped off. Jeep blocking the view. Just the lap of luxury here. Got a air mattress, tons of room. I could have a little freaking chair and a table in here. Actually, I might even do that. Get a little lamp up there. We're all set for the night. Just having some pita bread, pita bread, I think, and baba ganoush. TJ's enjoying it with me. We're gonna go check the waterfall out. That's just down a trail down here. I think you can hear it in the background. We're gonna go check that out before it gets too dark. Well, it's a little after 9 o'clock. It's very quiet here. I'm in the quiet part of the park where you can't play your radio. I think there's a truck stop over there though, on the other side of the falls, because I keep on hearing engine brakes and trucks taking off, but I assume that'll die down. I finally got the fire going really well. You know what's hard when you're doing these videos is you want to look at the video, right? Like I'm doing now. I'm looking at the picture, but then I'm not looking at you. I gotta look up where the camera is. Anyway, probably stay up for another hour or so. Watch the fire. We're gonna go on, there's a nice trail that takes you over to the falls. Sounds like it's gonna be about an hour, hour and a half, so we'll get up early and make some breakfast and go for a hike. Take some nice pictures. Good night. My highly engineered tarp. I actually made a line go down and pulled the tarp down to a low point so that all the water goes down in one spot. That bucket's, I'm trying to keep it from splashing onto the tent. Plus that's TJ's drinking water, so win-win. Now that right there is how you stop having to listen to dripping down into a bucket all night. That way the water runs down the rope. What a clever guy. Well, we hit the road around 11, and the GPS took us off the main highway 17 that takes you up through the Sioux, which didn't hurt my feelings, and we ended up going up kind of up behind the Sioux and up above it and then over west. And we didn't quite make it there yet, but it takes you into Wawa and then you go down, so we're already way up at the top of Lake Superior Park. And I'm going to research it to see if I'm right, but what I remember online is that there's no camping up the top end. And even if there is, I don't care. This is the right decision. We have been keeping an eye on we were in one district that every time there was some place where you could camp, they had signs posted everywhere, no camping. So we made it into a different district, and I just had the thought that maybe they were different. And they are. We came to this big parking lot. The highway's just over there, and it's right after a turn too, so you go flying by it. We just thought it had a nice view and there was no signs, so we did a U-turn and came back here, and I'm glad we did, because there's campfires set up. We took a walk in the woods. There's standing deadwood everywhere. I've staked my claim, put my tent up. Tent stake, that's funny, stake my claim. And we'll be down here a few beer in and whatnot, watching the sunset, because where is it? It's behind a cloud. Behind that one, I can't see. Yeah, so it's gonna set right there. Freaking awesome. Beautiful lake. Big rocks there behind me. And it goes way over there. Unfortunately, just because I wanted to enjoy the drive a little more, I didn't bring the canoe, because it creates a lot of turbulence. It's like you have a big rudder on the top of your vehicle. But yeah, it's getting around 5, and according to the GPS, we still have like another hour and a half. That's why I'm thinking the top end of the park, doesn't matter if we get there. We're still going to have a bunch of driving through a remote area of the park. But yeah, there's a few campfires around here. Actually, the district before that one that had the signs, we saw a couple of spots where there was motorhomes on Crown land and big trailers. But yeah, the highway's just behind me there. We're tucked in away from the highway. We're both pretty exhausted too. We didn't sleep well last night. There was a heavy rain with a big 12x16 tarp on top of us. It just amplified everything. I had earplugs in and it still was crazy. Plus there was a steep road not too far from the park that had logging trucks going up and down it, using their engine brakes till late in the evening and gunning their engines to get up the hill if they're going the other way. So it really sucked. I'm glad I brought my little miniature drywall scaffold. That'll be my picnic table. Well, I'm gonna have a beer, and I've got the ingredients for some hamburger helper. We're gonna eat good tonight. Yum yum. And I just saved camp wood and everything, probably about $60. We'll go and get a site tomorrow and do some hiking before we set up camp. I think it's a 1 o'clock check-in, because we'd just be wasting money tonight. We wouldn't be able to do any hiking, so c'est la vie. The light's getting really pretty now. I think it's getting around 7. Sun's going down. TJ didn't get much sleep last night. Neither did I. Drying the tarp out over there. TJ and I are very full of hamburger helper. We polished off the whole thing. Oh. We've got the fire all ready to go. Got some standing deadwood, 3 I think. Made all that. And a couple of them had old man's beard all over it, all dried out. That's just going to go poof. Most of this is all softwood though. Hopefully it'll last me. See how it goes. It's going to be a gorgeous night. Clear skies. Gonna be able to see all the stars. Cool, cool. Well, we made it through the night. It is a cool morning. Single digits for sure. Sometime around 2 or 3, we actually put the Coleman stove on in the tent just to cut the cold a bit. And then we got our nice morning fire. Waiting for the sun to get up over the mountains. Getting the fire going. We'll cook some breakfast. I'm starving. This lake is beautiful with all the mist coming off from the cold. Beautiful. The loon has already set off his morning alarm. Let's cook some grub. There, I got my morning tea. Bacon's on. Eggs are next. Just sitting here by the campfire. Staying warm. God, I need a shower. They don't have any of the showers open, at least at the last campground I was at. Hopefully they do here, but I doubt it. It's probably province-wide because of the COVID BS. I gotta stink. Maybe I'll do a bird bath down at the lake later. Brr. Bacon smelling good. Well, we made it to Rabbit Blanket. That's the top end of Lake Superior Park. So we got our picnic table, tents all set up. Lake's just down there. Oh, and they have no wood. They're sold out of freaking wood. So we gotta go back to Wawa between 3:30 and 5. Some local guy called the Flying Goose. I bet you everybody else is going to be there too. One thing that's weird about this site is these stairs all the way up here. So I almost don't have to go for a hike after I get all this stuff down here. But it makes for a very private spot, which I like. I think I scored once again the spot I would have chose anyway. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of stairs. Oh. And there's the site all the way down there. TJ enjoying the sun. Well, we're up early. Gotta whisper, everybody's asleep. Got our morning fire on. Breakfast is cooking. We actually had an excellent sleep last night. I actually got 8 hours of sleep. Got up twice to go pee. Wasn't too bad. And it's not really that cold out because it's overcast, so it kept it warmer. Nice last night. What do you think, TJ? We found an old cabin. It's funny what you find in parks when you don't go to the main areas. There was this one little driveway leading to a coastal trail. And there used to be this, I don't know, this seems like it's part of the park, I'm not sure. This was a nice little spot at one time. It had electricity, there's power lines running in here. I think they had a well, or maybe they got it off the lake, I don't know. Pretty wild. Used to be a nice little front porch here. Whoop. That is wild. Pretty amazing. That would have been quite a spot. And these trees probably weren't here. Probably had a clear view of the lake. Man, these are the kind of spots I love. Where you can do a little adventuring.